again, I'm Leah.
Hello, this is Jeff.
Today, we're going to talk more deeply about the 100 citizenship questions.
今天呢，我们还是要谈论另外一个这个100题的这个问题。
One of the questions is, who lived in America before the Europeans arrived?
这个问题是呢，在欧洲人到达美洲之前呢，谁已经住在这个地方了？
There are two answers you can give, American Indians or Native Americans.
有2个答案，你可以选择。第一个是这个美洲印第安人，第二个是美国原住民。
A related question is, name one American Indian tribe in the United States.
另外一个问题呢，相关问题是，举出一个这个在美国的美国印第安部落。
There are over 550 tribes in the US, but don't worry, you don't need to memorize them all.
在美国有超过550个部落，但是不用担心，你不用全部这个背起来。
First, we're going to talk about the history of Native Americans in the United States. At the end of the video, we'll read the names of some of the tribes.
第一呢，我们会先讨论这个美国原住民的历史，然后呢，之后呢，我们会讨论这些部落的名称。
Humans have been living in the area that is now the United States for at least 33,000 years.
所以人类呢，已经住在这个现在是美国的这块区域呢，至少33000年了。
The earliest humans crossed from northern Asia, across the Bering Strait, and down through what is today Canada.
最早的人类呢，他们横渡美洲，他们从这个白令海峡呢，横渡，从这个北亚洲呢，横渡这个白令海峡呢，到今天的这个加拿大。
Around 10,000 years ago, the climate on the planet became more stable, and the population began to grow.
大概在10000年前呢，这个地球的这个气候变得更加稳定，那人口也慢慢增加了。
The people living in North America were divided into small tribes and large civilizations.
在北美的人呢，他们分布成很多小的部落，然后有很多建立起很多文明。
They developed agriculture, spoke many languages, and created many kinds of art and cultural traditions.
他们培养了很多这个农业的这个文明，然后讲很多语言，然后他们也有很多的这个艺术还有文化的传统。
Northern America began to change dramatically in the 16th century.
但是呢，在16世纪，北美有了巨大的改变。
This is when European explorers began to arrive on the east coast of the United States.
这时候呢，这个欧洲人呢，欧洲的探险家呢，开始到了美国的这个东岸。
In fact, the Italian explorer Christopher Columbus didn't plan on coming to the Americas.
事实上呢，意大利探险家哥伦布他没有 计划来到美国。
He originally set sail across the Atlantic to find a quick way to Asia. When he arrived, he thought he was in India, so he called the Native Americans Indians.
他当初呢是想要横渡这个大西洋到亚洲，所以呢，当他到达的时候，他以为他到达印度，所以他叫这些美国原住民印第安人。
Soon, more and more Europeans came to North America to explore and trade.
所以呢，有更多的这个欧洲人到达这个北美去探险，还有去这个交易。
They brought animal furs, gold, and unknown vegetables and fruits back to Europe.
他们带来的这个，他们带走了这个皮毛、金子，还有不知名的这个植物跟水果呢，回到这个欧洲。
However, the Europeans who arrived in North America carried diseases.
但是呢，这个欧洲人他到北美呢，他其实有带来一些疾病。
These diseases, especially smallpox, had been in Europe for a long time, so Europeans had developed immunity.
这些疾病呢，尤其是天花，在欧洲已经很久了，所以欧洲人其实他有抵抗力。
For the Native Americans, though, these diseases were new and deadly.
但是对这个美国原住民来说呢，这些疾病都是新的，而且都是致命的。
Diseases from Europe killed about 95% of the Native American population.
这些从欧洲传来的疾病呢，杀死了95%的这个美国原住民。
Because of so much death, their societies collapsed.
因为有非常多的这个死亡呢，所以他们的这个社会就崩坏了。
This made them vulnerable to European advancement and colonization of their land.
所以呢，让他们变得无法抵抗这个欧洲的这个侵略跟殖民。
As the Europeans pushed westward across the United States, Native American tribes were forced further and further west.
当这些欧洲人呢越来越往西的时候呢，美国的原住民呢，他们就是被迫越来越往西迁移。
Sometimes there were violent conflicts between settlers and Native Americans who tried to defend their land.
有时候呢，它会有一些这个暴力的冲突呢，就是这个美国原住民呢跟这个新来的这个移居者。
In the end, the United States government gave some tribes areas to live in. These are called reservations.
到了最后呢，美国政府呢给了一些这个原住民一些地区去居住，这些区域就是所谓的这个原住民保留区。
Today, there are 326 reservations in the United States.
今天呢，美国有326个所谓的这些保留区。
There are around 5 million Native Americans in the United States, and only 22% of them live on reservations.
今天呢，大概美国呢有500万的这个美国原住民，然后只有22%住在这个保留区。
Now we will read the names of just 22 of the 574 Native American tribes in the United States. Cherokee, Navajo, Sioux, Chippewa, Choctaw, Pueblo, Apache, Iroquois, Creek, Blackfeet, Seminole, Cheyenne, Arawak, Shawnee, Mohegan, Huron, Oneida, Lakota, Crow, Teton, Hopi, and Inuit. We hope you learned something from our video today. Stay tuned for more interesting background information about the 100 citizenship questions.